Welcome back, dreamers. This is Life Coach Brandy, and you're listening to You Have a Dream, Living with Purpose podcast. Today is about transforming judgment into curiosity and self-love. Today's conversation is one that invites healing, transforming our judgment into self-love and curiosity. So instead of judging ourselves and being mean to ourselves.
It's so easy to judge ourselves, our past, even others who see life differently. But what if, instead of judgment, we choose curiosity? What if we saw each mistake or misunderstanding as a teacher, not a verdict?
Right. So the inner critic often speaks from fear. Fear of not being enough. You are enough.
More than enough.
Fear of being misunderstood, or fear of repeating past pain. But judgment doesn't lead to growth. Curiosity does.
When we ask, why did I react that way? Instead of, what's wrong with me? We create spaces for compassion. Judgment closes the heart and curiosity opens it.
So pause. Ask yourself, am I judging?
Or am I learning?
Or am I learning? So that's kind of important, because if we judge, then we're sending out negativity, and I don't like negativity.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
That's the best way I can put it. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Get to know the inside.
Yes. Read the story first.
Right. All right. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. So we're going to move from reaction to reflection. So when we judge others, it's often a reflection of the parts of ourselves we haven't accepted. But when we meet our own wounds with love, our empathy for others expands.
Yes. Curiosity invites empathy. Instead of saying, I can't believe they did that, try, I wonder what pain or story led them there. That shifts everything.
Right. So I stuttered. When we judge others, we don't know what's going on in their lives, right? We're just seeing it on the outside. Kind of like Facebook. Okay? Facebook is fake book. That people are trying to put out that they have this perfect life.
When in all reality, it's not.
But when you're behind closed doors, and that's the problem, is people think that they have to put out that their life is just perfect, when we're all going through stuff. And if we would be honest, we could help each other. Right? Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of times you say that couples are happily married where maybe the communication has broke down, or maybe someone's stepping out, or maybe they're just in a rough spot because something happened.
I'll give you an example. I'll put my life out there. I don't portray that my marriage is great at all on Facebook. That's a lie, because I do. Hold on. I'm trying to find the words to not make that sound so hypocritical. Hold on. Okay, so my Facebook is, you can ask her, the majority of the time is about my kids. It has nothing to do with my marriage, myself, because I'm hardly posting anything about myself. But my husband and I just had a rough patch, a couple months ago? 3.
It was this summer.
It was towards the end of summer, beginning of is fall. Winter. Fur.
We're in winter now.
To where we were talking about, well, because actually it started in winter of last year because we were talking about separating. I'm using my hands like my mom. Because like you said, the communication just wasn't there anymore. We were just living together. It wasn't even happy. It was just, we were coexisting. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
We were coexisting for our children, and he didn't step out physically, he stepped out mentally
and emotionally.
Mentally and emotionally. And so that we talked about working it out, and then we went back to the separation where he was wishy-washy on his feelings, so I had no idea where we were. So mine wasn't till summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did a no-no. I reciprocated what he did. Mine was emotionally and mentally. I did something I shouldn't have done, and I started talking to somebody else. And I was wanting to be in a relationship with somebody else because, as she knows, I wasn't sure where we were in our relationship because he kept saying, oh, well, we were talking about staying together. I didn't know that. You didn't communicate that with me. So I stepped out on my marriage to get back at him for stepping out on me first.
Well, and she wasn't appreciated. Communication was not there at all.
I mean, and this is a podcast where we're supposed to be honest, so I'll be honest. I am the most communicative. Thank you. Person to where I will tell you how I feel. Ask her. I will tell you how I feel. So if you don't express to me how you're feeling and let me in and tell me what's going on with you and what you want to do with the relationship, I'm gonna think, okay, it's dead. So we don't need to try to work anything out. Because he was. He wanted me out of the house. He was telling me he wanted me to find somewhere else to live. To where I don't work because I have 6 kids. 3 of them stay here, but I have younger ones that are in online school to where I have to sit with them throughout the day. I have bad anxiety, so I'm afraid if I went to work, I would have a mental breakdown. But he likes to say that I make all the money. He makes all the money. He's more important. I'm not as important as he is. And then he involves his parents in our relationship. I don't involve my parents in my relationship unless I need them to come get the kids or anything else. I don't involve anybody in my relationships because it's not anybody's business. But now I'm putting it out there.
So it's everybody's business.
So now everybody knows. And then I sat down with him the night that he found out, because he wasn't going to find out because I'm very good at keeping myself private, but because the guy that I stepped out with was crazy, he messaged him and outed the whole thing. And he talked to my mom for like an hour trying to explain that I never appreciated him or I never did this or all that. And I was like, where? I appreciated you almost every time, and I've posted on Facebook almost every single day, every anniversary, everything about how much I appreciate him, and I told him that.
She gushes.
I what?
Gushes.
Oh, I'm very gushy. I'm a romantic, sorry. And then we sat down and we talked about that, And I said, if you're going to want this to work, you have to communicate with me. I said, because you have anxiety, I have anxiety. So if neither one of us are talking to each other, how are we going to know what this is?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of you are probably, if you actually comment on this, are we doing better? It's getting there. I'm still trying to get him to communicate better, but
it's hard.
Yes. It's hard for me to get somebody who has a huge wall up that won't let me break it down at all. Who is especially attached, to his mom. Him and his mom are like this. And she doesn't like me at all. But there's an example of people who judge and who have fake lives on Facebook. That's what happens behind closed doors. I've never once cheated in a relationship until this one. And I'll never do it again because how he reacted scared the crap out of me.
And the thing is that when we judge others, we really don't know what's going on in their lives. So the best thing is, I love the wonder. I wonder instead of I can't, I wonder. I wonder what pain or story they have that's causing them
to act that way.
And that's where you open a conversation. And that's where we need conversations.
That's where kindness comes in.
Mm-hmm. And that, just, again, setting intention of, my intention is to be kind. My intention is to lead with love. My intention is to show grace. And that way there's no room for judgment, especially on ourselves. Don't listen to the little devil on whatever shoulder they're supposed to be on, because God loves you. He made you just the way you are. He created you just the way you are, with your strengths and your weaknesses. That's how you were created. And you can always make your weaknesses strengths by just focusing on them. Not negatively. Don't do negative. Okay? Positively. I wonder how, and I'm a horrible writer, I wonder how I could write a more effective email. Or I wonder how I could write, a kind letter to somebody. So that's what, instead of I can't, I wonder. And that's why whenever you have weaknesses and you say, I can't do that, I wonder how I could get better at that. So, but at this point in time, I'm wondering how to be a more effective speaker, because I need to step out of my comfort zone and come visit you guys and come have a live with you. So I need to work on my public speaking and how to overcome
her anxiety of public speaking.
I can sing in front of anybody, but speaking, not so much. So that's what I'm working on. So let's go on to our guided reflection from judgment to grace. All right. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Think of a recent moment when you were hard on yourself. Now, instead of judging that moment, ask, what was I needing in that experience? Maybe it was love. Maybe it was understanding. Maybe it was just rest. Maybe you were just tired. Now place your hand over your heart and whisper, I forgive you. I see you. I love you. Feel the warmth return as curiosity replaces criticism. So, how did that make you feel? When you love yourself and you can forgive yourself for doing something ridiculous and understand that that was not the best decision to make, but I love you, I forgive you, and I see you, and I want you to be happy. Okay, so this is, instead of criticizing ourselves, let's love ourselves. That way, when we love ourselves, we can really love others. Because you have to love yourself first before you can spread.
That's what I was about to say. You have to love yourself first before you can love somebody else.
Right. So let's go into our journaling moment with Miss Victoria.
Okay, let's grab our journals. Take a few moments to write in your journal. Three things. What judgments do I want to release today? What can I become curious about instead? What does self-love look like for me right now?
So take a moment and write those down and answer yourself. And I want you to write as if you're speaking to your younger self with gentleness and grace and love. Because you would never speak to a child that judgmental, now would you?
No.
So speak to your younger self. Gentleness, grace, kindness, and love. And so our affirmation of the week, I replace judgment with curiosity, criticism with compassion, and fear with love.
Thank you for joining us for transforming judgment into curiosity and self-love. Healing begins when we choose to look within, not with blame, but with understanding.
Right. We'd love to hear your reflections. Email us at youhaveadream.livingwithpurpose@gmail.com. And share your stories of transformation, your insights, or how curiosity has changed your perspective. Because I'm going to continue to say this, as we go through this podcast journey together, we are transforming ourselves. Because believe it or not, we are doing what you're doing. If you're on Facebook, I shared my vision board. So it took me almost a whole day to create it. Because remember, we're supposed to pray over it. And you'll see I have a little cow because I love cows. They're so cute.
Obsessed.
So, but really, if you felt inspired to share with your friends, show compassion to somebody that you have been judgmental of, let me know. I'd love to hear your stories. I really would.
We'd love to share them.
Yeah.
And let you be as much a part of this as we are.
Right. Because this journey is for all of us. It's not just for us.
It's for
everybody. We want to change the world with our ripples of kindness and ripples of love and ripples of grace.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, replace judgment with curiosity and watch love grow. And if you want, tag us, hashtag us. Is that,
you can hashtag or you can on TikTok, on Facebook, and Instagram. Just You Have a Dream, Living with Purpose.
And replacing judgment with curiosity. We'd love to hear from you. Folds of Honor is down there. And we will see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.